top 100.
Come on, can't hate. I mean, I don't. I'm not a fan of Bud, but or I don't know if I can. I could be a fan, but I'm not. I'm not that hateful of him either. You know what I
But
mean?
let's argue about that for a minute. Let's argue about that. Can we? We can really. She can really be right. She can. Let's
Top
think about
100.
it. She can. Duh. She
If he
can
win,
really
if he
be
beat
right.
Canelo, he only top 100.
But that's just one
you can't say
person.
top 50.
That's one
Top
person.
50.
That's one person, duh.
I'm just saying.
He beat one person.
He,
So
Look,
you giving him
he-
top 20 for beating Canelo Alvarez, and that's it.
he beat the brake shoes off of EJ.
Okay, and who else?
Carol
They're gonna put him in the top 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you look at the resume, that's why it's
That's the
hard.
problem. If you hesitant,
Sean Porter.
Who?
Sean Porter.
No,
I
man,
can't give
that's
credit for
good.
Sean
You can't
Porter.
say it.
Porter was retired before he retired.
Sean Porter told the dude on his own podcast, but when you beat me, I was a C-level fighter. So you got to go with what Sean Porter said. But even if you give him Sean Porter, that's 3 fights. And you putting him in the top 20 of all these great fighters we ever had.
I'm asking the question.
You got to think about it, though, Doug. You know,
I'm just
it's your opinion.
top 100. That's all I'm saying is top 100 is that's a stretch. You got to at least put it, in my opinion, top 30 at worst. If you beat Canelo, probably if I had to go through the names and all that kind of stuff, really look at it, he might slide to the top 20 for me. Maybe
He might slide that. You know, and that's where I'm at. It'll you know, I think he could get a top 20. I would have, but man, right now we just, you know, refreshing that damn resume. Yeah, I who knows where he really falls, because that's the bottom line. It matters who the hell you fight when you want to be considered one of the greats of all time. Who did you fight, and at what point of the career was it that you fought him? You know what I mean? So it makes it hard. It makes it really hard to say top 20. But I'm gonna throw it out there. This is, you know,
Okay,
fight
can
week, so
we do this for 10 minutes? Just for 5 minutes. Let's do this.
let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go.
All right. Now we got to be realistic. Now, just because they champions, that don't mean nothing. So we're gonna start with when he was at 140.
Let's start. Hold on. Let's go to 35. We gotta put Gamboa on there. I would put Gamboa.
Okay, we gonna go with Gamboa. Well, let's start with Gamboa, because Gamboa is more than all the rest of them
right there.
But he said Ricky Burns. Never say, and who?
This man said Ricky Burns, bro. I said, why would you say Ricky Burns, bro? Like everybody to say.
Canelo say, who in the hell is that guy?
You know, you can't blame him, bro. He's from Nebraska. He's from Nebraska, man.
You want to give him Gamboa? We give him Gamboa. You know. Then
Would you disagree with
Bellator.
Gamboa? Would you disagree with Gamboa?
Did Gamboa had to move up?
Yeah, Gamboa, he moved up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you know, it's always some discrepancy. But
He was a small man. He was a small man coming up.
But, you know, so
Like
then we got
he started
Bellator.
at 126, didn't he, Gamboa?
Yep. Yeah, 126.
So 130. I mean, okay, go
Now,
ahead.
real quick, if that little short motherfucker was able to put hands on Crawford, that short little motherfucker was able to put what is Canelo gonna do on Saturday?
Tell D funny as shit. Okay, we got Hank Lundy. My man
who's
Greg
that?
Miller in the building. Hank Lundy.
Who's that?
I like Hank Lundy. He wasn't
Hey,
that
leave
crazy.
that
Bro.
with Hank alone, man. Hank Lundy, one of the good dudes on my show, man.
I'm sorry.
I never heard of that guy. Who's that?
Never
Oh,
heard
my
of him.
God.
He's not a good fighter. Not a good fighter.
Victor Postal, John Molina. What's up?
Who's that?
I give him credit for Victor Postile. I mean, John Molina was.
Okay. Then we're gonna go Phillies Diz. Julius and Dango, Jeff Horn.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, I'm just so we're gonna let don't be biased. Let's just talk. Cause
Man.
y'all know how I feel about it.
I can't give him no credit for none of them guys, man.
Okay, David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez has a bullet fragment in his leg and still went 11 rounds.
Peg leg Benavidez, man. Shout out to Peg leg.
Bro, that man dragged that leg for 11 motherfucking rounds, and he still had angles. Like, what the fuck? You gotta. I mean, I give that man credit for his effort in that fight, for surviving as long as he did. Or was it Crawford that couldn't? I don't know what the hell. Maybe Crawford was afraid of his power.
I don't know what happened in that. And that was in Omaha, hell.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
The man say, "Bud, fraudulent, a hype job."
Crawford.
Oh my God. So let's continue, man.
Hold on, do we give him credit? Hold on, do we give him credit for the Jeff Horn that beat Manny Pacquiao?
No.
He beat Manny Pacquiao.
My problem, I give fighters credit for the fighter when you fought that guy. What kind of fighter was he when you fought him? Dub,
the man had just beat Pacquiao like a year before or something.
Can't give him Jeff Horn, champ. If you give him Jeff Horn, you might well give him Amir Khan.
We ain't gonna give him Amir Khan.
Oh my! Tell me why. Break it down.
What you mean? Why Amir Khan?
Let's talk about it. Niggas talk about it.
Man,
why are we giving him Amir Khan?
Didn't Triple G broke that man in half?
I mean, but did that mean that we ain't gonna give Canelo credit for fighting Amir Khan?
Let's go one on one. You jumping the gun, man. What the fuck?
What you mean?
Hey, who fought him first? Was it Canelo or Triple G? I mean, or Bud? Who fought him first?
Canelo did.
Canelo. Okay, so that man's been broken twice, shattered before getting to Crawford.
Duh, how many laws did Amir Khan lose before he fought Crawford, and how long was he out the ring? Was he done, and was he a journeyman?
Let me see. He lost. I remember he lost to Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia back to back. Who else he lost to?
Oh, he went up to 160.
Say it again.
He went up to 160.
Hold on. Who else he lost to?
Did he lost to Triple G or something like that at 160?
Nah, he didn't. I don't think he fought Triple G.
He lost to Kell Brook.
But he lost to Kell Brook later in his career, though.
Yeah, but who did he move up to fight?
I'm just telling you who he lost.
Kell Brook went up and wait to fight somebody. Didn't he?
No, but we're talking about Amir Khan, not Kell Brook.
I'm confusing the two, bro. I'm sorry.
So I know like I said, Lamont Peterson and Danny Swift, they were back-to-back losses. I think that's his only losses, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
How many losses he got?
Yeah, man.
4, 5.
That's enough for the likes of a great fighter as.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he got knocked out by what's his name? So I forgot about Prescott. That was his first knockout.
So he fought Phil the Greco. He was out. He lost to Canelo. He lost to Canelo. Then he fought Samuel Vargas. Then he was out a year and a half before he fought Terrence Crawford.
He beat Zab Judah. He put the hands on Paulo Malignaggi.
But
you talking about 50-year-old Zab?
I'm just saying. All right, man.
He was broken by then.
Okay, he beat them dudes, but how long ago?
Shit. Okay. All right. I just don't understand. We gotta give him credit for something.
He showed up to the fight. He made weight.
I'm just saying.
He made weight.
Can I give him credit for Amir Khan, who was gone and fighting other places before he even fought Bud? He came out of retirement to fight Bud, man. You can't give him that.
All right, I feel you.
You know, but we're gonna break it down.
Go to the front
What
door.
else? All right, after Amir Khan, he fought Mean Machine. He fought Mean Machine. You give him Mean Machine.
The front door.
You know what? I'm gonna give him Mean Machine, but he's not. But
The
he was undefeated, and he was a force to be reckoned with at that time. You know, and he did drop Crawford. I don't give a fuck anybody said. But
you can't give him Mean Machine, man. Mean Machine ain't fought nobody in the world, man.
Man, y'all. Okay. Go
Mean
ahead.
Machine wasn't even ranked. Was he?
No, he was ranked. If you go to the bout,
fussing over that.
Hey, if you go to where it says bout, you're gonna see what ranking he was with BoxRec, and what he was at that time.
So it looking kind of sketchy, Dub.
Man, I don't know what y'all want.
Okay, Sean Porter. Dub wasn't giving Sean Porter. You give him Sean Porter HLD?
No, because I know what they did with that fight, man. They put their purse to be stopped within those certain rounds, and that's why his dad threw in the fucking towel, man. He was desperate, bro. He even looked at his dad like, yeah, now's the time. I'm not dumb. I know what they did that fight.
Well, I know I can tell you what really happened that fight because I'm here. I told you. Remember, we kept hearing that Kenny Porter was mad at his son because he wasn't training right. Sean Porter was going to acting classes with Lamont Peterson.
Acting classes?
On the weekends, yes, to be an actor. On the weekends. With not Lamont, Anthony Peterson, with his brother. Anthony Peterson on the weekend. Facts. And that's why his father said Sean is not taking this serious.
Hold on, real quick. Did we give him credit for Kell Brook or not?
We coming up. Kell Brook next. But
Okay.
Are you mad, Toya? That's my girl there. She don't need to come on the show no more. She in love with the Haney voice, but we still love you over here. We still love you over here, Toya.
Oh, yo, was that Toya in the picture right there?
That's her there. Toya right there.
Hey, it's HLD, just in case. HLD.
All right, so Sean Porter, what you think?
I'm definitely giving him credit for Sean Porter. Sean Porter fought everybody.
But if you know the circles, okay, Dub. Maybe let me. Okay, I see how Dub.
Look, all I'm saying is y'all want to tell me.
Yes,
y'all want to tell me. Y'all want to be like, man, the man going to act. Look, did the man get in the ring or not? He got in the ring.
Sean Porter was retired already for 2 years, and all he was waiting for is for this one last paycheck, kind of like Buddy's doing right now for Saturday. And he took it, and that was it. As we saw, that's what he was waiting for.
He had fought. What's his name? The year before that.
He was out. He was out. He was already out.
What's the name?
A year and a half. He was out for a year and a half already.
What's the dude name, man? It couldn't have been that long.
Hey! Look at what Porter. Look what it says on BoxRec. Porter announced his retirement after the bout. Damn, they even put it on there.
After the bout, afterward.
True. That dude had nine toes out already, bro. He just waiting for the pinky to.
Hey, that man had who he fought? Who Sean Porter fought after EJ? Formella.
Look on his name, you'll see.
Formella.
Oh, okay.
And so that had to be because him and Bud fought in 2001. So 2021. So that means he had to be. Was it during the COVID time he fought Formella? I believe so. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it don't matter. I give him credit for Sean Porter.
Okay, well, I don't.
This man ain't finna get no credit from nobody.
I knew what was going on. I can't give him credit for Sean Porter.
What is going on?
But he beat him.
Okay, talking about the dancing lessons.
Look, just for argument purposes, I'm going to give him credit for Sean Porter. So let's go back down. We forgot about Kell Brook. Now, what you think? I already know what I'm doing. So,
well, you got to give him credit for Kell Brook. No, I don't. That man was broken already, man. That man was broken.
Man,
You give him credit for Kell Brook?
And he was cooked like a turkey on Thanksgiving, bro, to make weight. That dude was cooked.
All right, the man. Okay, all right, y'all got it. I can't even argue this no more.
hey, but you can't give him credit for that David Kardashian though.
Your opinion count. Your opinion count, Doug.
Say it again. Say it again.
Is your opinion gone?
I give him credit for Kell Brook.
Okay.
I mean,
tell us why. Try to sell it to us. Sell it to us.
I mean, what do you want me to sell to you? Kell Brook was one of them guys back in the day, man. Kell Brook always could fight. I mean,
back in the day.
I give you. Hold on. Let me finish. I understand, like you know, he got his one eye broke by Golovkin, and then the other one broke by EJ. Or was it the same eye? I don't know. But then he came back. He was knocking. He wasn't knocking nobody important out, in my personal opinion. You find them UK fighters respectful. I said it respectfully. But yeah, I thought that was a good win for Bud.
Let me ask you this: Does Bud Crawford beat an unbroken Kell Brook? The Kell Brook before he got his face broken at that weight class. Can he beat? Can Bud Crawford beat Kell Brook at 160 undefeated?
I think so.
After what I saw with Madrimov, I don't know.
I would pick Bud to win that fight.
I know Kell Brook was elusive and had hands at that weight class still.
Well, let me tell Dub this why you don't do the stuff that he keep doing about he fought everybody. The thing is, what have you done for me lately? Who have you fought? What kind of fighter was you when he fought Bud Crawford? He was a broken fighter who was at 54, Dub. I'm trying to sell it to you, Dub. 54 for 5 years. Bud brought him down to 47. And what happened? Kell Brook, trainer that was with him the whole since he started training, quit on him because he knew Kell was doing it for a paycheck and he was weight drained. He was at 54 for 5 years and Bud brought him down, doing absolutely nothing but sniffing and snorting cocaine.
Man, that ain't true because he fought Errol Spence at what? At 47?
You know how long ago that was? I got to pull it up.
It was like 2016, 2017.
How long was Kell Brook? How long?
It was like they fought 3 years. It was like 3 years apart.
Well, no, this fight was what? November 20th of what year?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up Kell Brook resume. Did you see how long he was at 54? You know, let me see. Where is that?
Where's EJ at? There it is.
Okay,
EJ.
he fought 1, 2,
hold on.
3,
He fought. Hold on. What weight class he fought? He at 160, right? He fought Triple G at 160. Moved back down to fight EJ at 47. Can you see it? I can't see it. Oh, there you go.
Who's this promoter?
Do they have a weight beside it?
I got you.
Damn, but who was this fucking promoter, bro? They didn't even talk about this dude.
There you go. He fought Triple G, then he fought Earl. Right?
Right.
Then he fought Sergey, whoever.
Hold on, but remember, we talking about the weight. We talking about the weight. So he fought Triple G at 160. He moved down to fight EJ at 47. What he fought, and then I think he fought these 3 guys. I believe he fought them at
super welterweight. I'm looking at it right now.
At super. So what?
He fought him at super.
Okay.
1, 2, yeah, super. All 3 of those.
But that still ain't 5 years.
So he had 1. I was exaggerating, man.
I'm just saying.
So he was at 54. He was at 50. He went from 54 for 1, 2, 3 fights. Then he was out a whole year. Then he came down and fought Terrence Crawford November the 20th. So he was at 54 for 4.5 years. Then he went down to 4 turns, Crawford at 54. Weight drained himself.
Yeah.
So you're going to give him that fight.
But y'all do
After
anything.
he fought Thursday,
Y'all do anything to discredit fighter, bro. Y'all go out y'all way to discredit.
I think what ends up being exposed is how calculated a lot of these fights are done. How they are picked and choose for the advantage of a fighter.
Not going out the way, Dub. It's logic.
I guess.
Okay, well, I'm not giving them
credit.
That's a damn sure.
I'm giving them
on. Huh?
I said I'm giving them.
Okay, well, that's 2 against 1. You lose. Okay, man, HLD Ni. Okay.
Hey man, I'm giving him cut. Hey, David Kardashian, that was a. Woo.
Yeah, I don't give him no credit for having these.
You don't give him credit for that one. You gotta give him credit for David Kardashian.
What?
Hey man, he came out of nowhere, man, in the middle of negotiations, and bro, this guy took over the EJ fight, bro. He met, that was before.
Was broken, but the name was a good name.
Yeah, it's a good name in itself, but then but they're all broken fighters, and that's why Canelo was acting the way he was when he was talking to in the group of Shaquille O'Neal and Brady and all them, and that's why your man had to. He said, who did he say?
Ricky Burns.
I'll tell you where the argument going to go. I'm going to tell you where the argument going to be, and it's not Earl Spence. Earl Spence is next. We all agree we give him Earl Spence, right? We give him Earl Spence, right?
I do.
I'm not. Okay. I'm not. I'm the one out.
Hold on. What you got to give EJ now?
Bro, the guy was a car crash test dummy, bro.
Oh, Lord.
But by the time he got to that man, do you see the man? Bro, he was higher than a kite coming into that fight.
Y'all can, man. Look, just because a man, if he, I don't think he was high. I don't know. Maybe he would. But if he chose to get in the ring under the influence,
do you have evidence of this?
Oh man, my ghetto eyes don't lie. I saw what I saw.
Hey, you smell the aroma.
I've seen my daddy walking into the home at 5:30 in the motherfucking morning. I know what's up. I know what's up.
You smell the aroma coming out the dressing room.
Man, go take a shower. Pop the fuck out of here, bro. I'm trying to eat breakfast, bro. You coming in at this hour fucked up. So yeah, man. I know.
So this is what the argument going to be. This is a good one here. This is going to be a good argument. Do y'all give him Mazemov? And tell me why.
Hell no. Nope.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
He's a 10-win motherfucking fighter, a fucking nobody champion with the worst sanctioning body of them all with the WBA. This guy is a total fucking hype job. It was a boring ass fight that he engaged there with Crawford as a champion. I'm not going to say it was all his fault either, but it was a boring ass fight. We saw then what the other young man did to him who don't know how to fucking box. I mean, and he got his ass whooped by. I think the guy's is a total hype job. Total hype job just because he lasted 12 rounds with Crawford. That's the height of his career. And some say that he may have won that fight, but regardless of the fact, that's the hype of Majimov that he went 12 rounds with Crawford. Can anybody else point anything else out for me for that man who's a 10-2 fighter now? Because he ain't no damn Lomachenko. I know that. He ain't no damn Lomachenko.
Because Dub like giving people fights. That I'm going to let Dub go and tell me why he give him Mazemov.
All right, I don't give him Majimov.
Why not?
For what HLD just spoke of. I didn't know who Majimov was until he fought Crawford.
Exactly. Ain't nobody in this chat knew. I knew him 2 fights before he fought Bud Crawford. 2 fights before he fought Bud Crawford. Ain't none of you niggas knew who Majimov was.
Hold on, what fight was that he was in 2 fights before that? Before Bud?
I've got the white guy name. The Russian guy he fought that he went to 12 rounds with when he won the belt. And the guy before that, I forgot the guy name. Them the only 2 fights I ever seen him fight. That's it.
Great athlete, I give you that. He's a great athlete, but I no.
You can't see that. I'm saying people gonna be like, "Oh, he fought Mazemov." Then you say, "Who in the hell was Mazemov?" Y'all didn't even know who the dude was. Or see, that's what I'm saying. Stop trying to give the guy stuff that he didn't earn. So now let's go back to what 2 Cents said. If we give him, let's say, if we give him 3 or 4 of them fights on that whole resume, do that make him top 20 of the best fighters in the world ever?
If he go beat Canelo.
Okay, how? So if I pull some of these other dudes' resumes up and back in the day resumes up, and you see who they done fought on that resume, and so that means you want to jump them, Bud in front of them because he beat Canelo and Earl.
That's a good point. When you put it that way, I can't defend it. I'm just being. I can't defend that one. But it depends on who resumes it is. Now I will say that.
Well, yeah, because as a 10-win fighter, I mean, I'm going to use Lomachenko because he's the least fights with a lot of known names under his belt. Well, you at least knew who the fuck he was. He was fighting other champions and shit. But this guy, who is he? Who was he? He was nobody, and he's 10-2 now. You know, I mean, there's no credit for him. I'm not trying to diminish who. I think he's a great athlete, but I think he was overhyped, and he was overhyped just to give Bud credit. Oh my God, he's very technical. Oh my God, look how he.
Let me ask you a question, Dub. I got another question for you, Dub. Would you put Bud Crawford in front of Iran Barkley?
Nah, I couldn't put him in front of Iran Barkley.
See that one? See, Dub, his name. I know you know boxing. His names that these people don't even know of was like that. Fought killers.
Hey, I know who I put in front of him, but you know.
You see what I'm saying? Who fought killers? If you just gonna get Terrence Crawford, put him in the top 20 just for fighting 3 or 4 fighters, I can't do it.
Yeah, if you look at if I'm just gonna use Oscar De La Hoya, man. If you look at what Oscar did and who he fought throughout his entire fucking career, and you compare that to Bud,
yeah,
yo, Bud can't even hold Oscar's jockstrap.
But Oscar fought it, man. Golden Boy fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody.
Bud couldn't hold Oscar De La Hoya's jockstrap.
And I can just name 3 fighters off Iran Barkley joint: Thomas Hearn, Duran, Nigel Benn, Michael Nunn. Them 4 right there. I ain't even say James Toney.
Hall of Famers.
All Hall of Famers. See,
yeah,
people. I be trying not to, Dub. I'm talking to people in the chat. I be trying to teach y'all knowledge about boxing, but y'all are so big on these accolades. You know, instead of going by who these niggas fought to get where they got, you know, it's just hard to put them in there. I will put them in there, but not the top. I'm not even putting them in the top 20. I'm telling you, I can go get 20 fighters that fought way better competition than Bud Crawford, but don't have the accolades that Bud Crawford has. And I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts.
Right off the bat, I can't name for certain any Hall of Famers that are going to be on Bud Crawford's resume except the guy he's fighting on Saturday.
Well, I think
you don't think EJ Hall of Fame?
I'm the one division thing that and the way he lost when he needs to that to me, if he was like a fighter from the 80s and 90s, I don't think he makes it in. Nowadays they're making anybody go in. Hell, they might make Porter go in and shit. But I don't think if EJ was to have fought in the 80s and 90s with that caliber of fighters back then, I don't think he makes it in. Today is a different story in 2025.
All right, so let me ask this. Let me see what y'all would say here. So if when Floyd beat Oscar, right, Was he old, broke down, raggedy at that time?
No, not totally. He was weight trained. He was weight trained though. He was weight trained. He was weight trained.
Cause you remember he lost to Trinidad. He had already lost to Mosley.
He was 26 when he lost to Trinidad.
But he lost twice to Mosley, didn't he?
Twice?
I believe that. Didn't they fight twice?
I can't remember that off the top of
Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya.
He lost twice to Mosley. He lost twice to Mosley.
Because right after he lost to Mosley, he ended up losing to Bernard Hopkins.
Yes, he beat Philip Stern, then he lost to Bernard Hopkins.
So, and then
he lost to Floyd Mayweather after Mayorga.
Hold on. Then he went and knocked out. Yeah, I was gonna say he knocked out Mayorga, and then lost to Floyd. So was he an old broken down fighter then?
Yeah,
I know he was a cooked fighter. At that time, he was a cooked fighter like Kelbrook was. He couldn't make weight. That was killing him.
The biggest. What's the biggest? It was at 54, wasn't it?
I think it was at a catch weight. Wasn't it at a 52?
Maybe.
What fight?
De La Hoya Floyd. De La Hoya and Floyd.
I thought that was 54, but either way, he had been rocking that 54 that whole time.
That was a catch weight, wasn't it?
Nah, that wasn't at 54, Doug.
What was it at?
At 47.
Nah, it definitely wasn't at 47.
Oh shit! It was 47.
Oscar had already been campaigning at 54 at this time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you right now. I remember I was doing super welterweight. Yep, 54.
So yeah, I mean,
Floyd weighed 150, Oscar weighed 154.
Okay. So I mean, hey,
but was that his last fight for Oscar?
Nah, he can remember he fought.
Then Manny Pacquiao never did.
Yeah.
Steve Forbes and Manny Pacquiao.
He fought who?
So what we trying to? Huh?
You said he fought who? Steve who? Oh,
Steve Forbes.
I don't know who that is.
Then he fought Manny Pacquiao. Then he retired.
Okay. So Manny Pacquiao stopped him too, didn't he?
Yeah.
After that, he was done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
but we still give credit to Floyd for beating Oscar De La Hoya.
Who was we?
Hold on, you don't give Floyd that credit for beating that man?
I was an Oscar De La Hoya fan. I know I give him credit for the win, but not no like a killer win because we know Oscar was done when he fought Floyd.
He was done. He was done.
Hey, y'all, hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya was done when he fought Floyd Mayweather. That's why the next two fights he retired.
Yeah, I agree with that.
After a black fighter shaking my head. The catchweight was versus Manny.
Okay.
T.O. the biggest pussy in boxing. Why y'all talking to T.O.? Because HLD on the panel.
I think they think I'm gonna get triggered reading. They don't even know that I don't read no chats when I'm on a panel.
See, the reason we bringing this up, people, is fight week. We just want to make it clear, because a lot of Bud Crawford lovers up in this panel. I mean, not the panel, in the chat. And y'all talking about putting this man on the Mount Rushmore just because if he beat Canelo Alvarez. You just don't do that. You just don't do that, man. Canelo just one guy. One guy.
He doesn't. Shelton, who's the unofficial president of the Bud Crawford fan club. He has them he doesn't have them, no top 10 type of shit. He kind of has them at top 15, and but I don't even think that now at all. But he doesn't have them all the way up there to be all-time great. No, that resume is very weak, very weak.
Yeah, so now that I broke it down to you, and I brought Doug Rightside to the light, because sometimes I do that to people. You guys see that some of this stuff is just, hype. Bud Crawford's a hell of a fighter. But
That's what it is. I think the eye test, right? The eye test gives you that. Okay, he's a good fighter or a great fighter. You want to call him that, but the resume doesn't speak for that.
The resume don't speak of all the hype that people giving him. You know what I mean? And but I understand. Different eras. People want a new Superman because Sugar Ray Roy and them back in the days was a Superman. And to me, the Superman in this era is what's my guy named, the heavyweight guy? Usyk, then Bud. Usyk, then Bud.
Let me ask this. So at this rate, unfortunately, we ain't gonna be able to get, because these guys ain't really fighting each other anyways in boxing today. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna have no resume with anything at this rate. According to what we're saying right now, ain't nobody gonna have nothing.
I'm with you, and now I'm telling you, Dub, y'all really about to get mad, because what I'm hearing is these dudes they not gonna fight each other unless you're giving them a big payday. They'll sit out. They're gonna sit out.
They're gonna sit out.
They're gonna sit and don't fight. And like I told before, what if right now Turkey say I'm done with boxing? That's just hypothetical. If Turkey right now say I'm done with boxing, what would happen to all these fighters, HLD?
Oh, well, we're going to have to get another reset button. And then we're going to see, what it was before. That's just what's going to happen. What it was, everything that it was before Turkey came in.
Man, if he get out of boxing, like always, it's going to be somebody to fill the void. The same way we see with the PBC, when we see all these other little companies. Triller tried it at one time. Jay-Z, there's going to be another avenue that ends up getting found. It depends on what it's going to be.
Jake Paul will take over, man. That's who's going to take over.
Well, he already did. I already said that. If Jake Paul just concentrate on promoting, he'll be one of the best promoters out there.
Yeah, I think Jake will move into a good spot where his connections and the way he is able to get the big networks involved for him. He'll be that next big move in boxing.
And we also can't forget that the platforms that boxing was on, a lot of them are dying. A lot of them are giving up on boxing. We trying to bring new platforms in like Amazon Prime and Netflix, but what if they give up on them? Everybody can't fight on the zone.
Right. ESPN, if ESPN that gave up on you, it's starting to look green. It's starting to look green. I'm just telling you. ESPN don't give up on nothing.
Yeah, but even on combat sports, you know what I mean? That's just where it's at right now. They're not. But it's kind of weird that they're dying out. But then we just saw what UFC did with a network with combat sports. Not a 500 million, not 1 billion, but $3.7 billion deal. So I mean I don't know what the hell is going on.
And I think there's somebody, I don't want to say save, but it's always somebody will invest in the sport. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be to the level that we may like, but we'll always continue to have new investors in the boxing.
But I wouldn't be too surprised. I'm not gonna say that Turkey's gonna get out of here. Look like this. I'm from what I'm kind of reading here and there. He's freezing out the sanctioning bodies this Saturday.
Yeah, but Mauricio say he's gonna get in that motherfucker no matter what he say.
He can't.
He better have the armed guards in there.
Hey. Bro, my man is presenting a $200,000 Ring Magazine all 24 karat gold belt. You don't want to see no damn WBC janky belt.
Well, first of all, Ring Magazine is a magazine. You know, ain't nobody gonna say they can make all the belts they want. It's a magazine.
The ring belt has always been kind of looked at as that
a bullshit.
The lineal, the quote unquote lineal.
Hey, right? All I know is All I know is like the WBO, they did a little presentation thing, and how Bud Crawford was able to become the mandatory to Canelo using the WBO super belt status and blah. So he's trying to get his name out there, but he's while knowing that he might not be allowed in that ring at all for anything. So I mean, they're trying to get their name out there, but
you talking about Suleiman?
No, I'm Gustavo from the WBO. He put a presentation out how Bud was able to become Canelo's mandatory and blah blah blah. So it's really his mandatories. It's his belt that's up due for a mandatory, and so it's their presentation for all four belts at this card.
Did the presentation make any sense to you? I ain't seen this video, so
it does. It's what it is. When you have when you're a super champion that you earn due to certain acquired accolades and whatnot, the super champion status gives you the right to move up or down in weight and to challenge the champion as the immediate mandatory.
In any division?
In any division.
Damn. All right.
Kind of like the franchise was when when everybody's going crazy about it. It's the same thing. You could go up and down with it and challenge the next champion up or down as the immediate mandatory.
I still disagree with
the end of this year, you guys, and the beginning of next year is going to be very interesting for boxing, man. If they don't get this stuff together, get a hold on it, if Bob and them don't find a platform and hurry up, man, it's going to just slow down the progress boxing made 2 years ago. It's like it's slowing down the progress.
I'm a little I'm a little surprised we don't have a deal yet with Top Rank, but I'm not totally surprised because I know they're working on hammering a very solid deal for themselves, and so they're not rushing it all out.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I've been missing Top Rank boxing, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, free watching, it just being on ESPN was very convenient, yeah. Very convenient, and like not having them there.
I like the Pro Box cards and those type of things, you know what I'm saying? But Top Rank, man, they put on.
Did you watch it Friday? Did anybody watch Pro Box Friday?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole. I didn't watch all of it because I was kind of in between the whatchamacallit game, the Chiefs and the Chargers game. So,
but they're the beneficiaries. They are the Pro Box, and they're the beneficiary right now. Top Rank not being on right now, because I hear a lot of people talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm not watching it like that, but I'm hearing people are talking about the fights.
I'm about to have the guy back on my show, my youngin. I interviewed him like 3-4 times. He was the best fight on Pro Box Friday, Francois Scarborough Jr. That was the best fight on. They was going toe to toe. I almost got knocked out second round, came back and beat the kid. And I'm gonna have him. I don't know if I want to have him on this show or just a regular Butter Entertainment show. But, HLD might run him away from here.
HLD be done customized. Oh, wait a minute.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
That shit ain't true.
Bullshit.
Nah, youngin ain't scared of that. He from DC. That shit HLD won't be talking. He ain't gonna pay that shit no mind. But he signed a 3-year deal with Pro Box, and I don't know why he did it. I might have to talk to him. His father ain't want him to do it, but it is.
How many years?
3 years. That ain't bad. 6 fights, 7 fights.
How old is he?
28, 29.
Oh well.
He's 28. That bite's different.
Yeah, that changes. Yeah. Look, I'm if he's a little younger than 3 years.
Yeah, because he got like 11 fights now, 12. But he a college grad and all that. He grew up in a Russell family, fighting with his father in the gym.
Okay, but you know what?
What weight class?
He 135.
Okay.
130, 126. I mean 130, 126. He can make that, but he fought 125 Friday. 135
I still don't understand this, bro. I ain't weighed 135 since I was in like the 6th grade, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, crazy.
I don't know how they make these weights.
They're weight bullies, bro. That's
But
crazy.
they're going to keep them active. They love them on my show. I'm gonna bring them on here though one day. Probably next week or week after.
Hey, I mean, but Pro Box, as of late, is doing a great job putting these fighters out there to be known within the community. I think they're doing a great job. You know what I mean? Didn't that's where Roach came from, right?
Yeah.
So
he still kind of got a semi because his brother fight over there too.
So there you go. Pro Box is a good spot. If you can't make it to top rank, as a come up, which is I think the best one of them all.
Is this a grand entrance or what is this I'm watching right here?
Oh yeah, the grand entrance.
This one, the joint for Canelo.
Oh, don't play that too long. Don't play. They already done tried to kick me off YouTube, man. You done got me thrown off YouTube. They'll tell me I'm using somebody else's stuff and ain't talking enough.
Hey, I'm looking at Canelo and I'm hearing the Bee Gees playing, bro. Look at how he's dressed, bro.
Hey, man. So look, check this out, man. I was talking to the OG earlier today, right? And he said that he knows somebody who kind of in Canelo camp or whatever. He ain't gonna disclose names, but he was like, man, from what he's seeing, Canelo ain't looking nearly like he used to. Like he's a step slow right now. That just what the reports that I'm hearing. So I don't know.
They ain't gonna change my mind. I don't give a fuck. They say he was slow as Manassas.
Yo, when he puts your dog to sleep, say your goodbyes, man.
I have no problem with whoever wins the fight. I ain't got no problem. So it ain't gonna change.
No, man, it's gonna be ugly if he gets knocked the F out. If Bud gets knocked the F out, if he gets twisted around like an Amir Khan. Or get hit so hard that he starts jogging to the opposite corner like Caleb Plant did.
Hey, look. Hey,
or he break our eye talking like Billy Joe Saunders.
Hey, end up sleep with his hand between the legs like Manny Pacquiao, man.
Oh man.
But I think that's gonna be the biggest issue right there. When he get, because he gonna get clipped by Canelo, and that's when he want to fight. This the wrong fight to be getting out there trying to get your lick back, man. And I think that's gonna be what hurt him in this fight.
I don't think he's gonna be able to recover from that clip. I don't think he's going to. This is not a punch from a Gamboa. It's just not. I don't think that. I think he's gonna get hit, and he's like, why doesn't my body respond? That's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna respond to the way he wants it.
If the fix is in, it's one way Bud Crawford probably can win this fight. This is just my opinion. If he fight like Devin Haney for Jose Ramirez.
Nah, I don't see Bud.
If Canelo gets frustrated and let him run and don't cut him off and he jab him a little bit, and the turkey got the fix already in, that's the one way he can beat him. That's it.
I ain't never seen Bud just sit there and run around the ring. I ain't never seen that. Now, my thing is, what if he end up put Canelo on the back foot some of that fight? You know what I'm saying?
Canelo probably do it just to set a trap.
Hey.
Because I know how you is. Oh, he put him on the back foot. All of a sudden, Canelo just setting the trap for him.
All right, we're gonna see.
I told you he's stronger. I told you he's stronger than Canelo. Dang!
So tell him, what you think, Doug? What you think is going on? What you really think is going on? The internet got so many crazy things about Photoshop pictures. Bud Crawford is in shape, you guys. Let me tell y'all that. Y'all know I don't fuck with him, but I ain't gonna lie. He's in shape.
Yeah, what they did is that there was that UFC fighter who on an interview, Bud kind of went against him as being, a better boxer than another one. And so this picture that they put out there that he looked flabby, that was from like June or July, before he went into camp. So it was just a good troll job to try to make it seem like it was, this weekend shit.
You say if 2 Cents say if Canelo missing a step, how is Bud great if he beat him?
Here we go. Discrediting
Y'all
fighters.
saying he's
Here we
looking
go.
old.
Here, man, we can't just discredit everybody.
Because you got
Everybody can't be trash.
bro. They're both on the older side. One a bit more in boxing years at 38. The way I see it.
But in boxing years, though, because Canelo done fought so many fights, you know, hey, he done been in more wars than Bud done been in. So
yeah, but we discount Bud's amateur career though, and you got to put that in there. Now, if you put that in there, because Canelo's been pro since 15, fighting those 4-round fights and shit, 6-round fighters. But that's what Bud was doing early on too in the amateurs. So I think if you put it all together, I don't know how many rounds in total they both have, but it can't be that big of a disparity, I think.
let's see.
Dub, how Bud Crawford win this fight?
You better run it down the middle. Look, you better use the reach advantage you got. You know what I'm saying? When Canelo looking to counter, he better be quick to take them half steps back. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have to fight from both stances continuously. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Canelo start going to work on his arms, trying to make contact. And man, I got Canelo. I told you I got Canelo winning the damn fight. It is what it is. I got Canelo winning the fight. But like I said, I think he better utilize the same jab he had on EJ. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And do not end up on the damn rope. If you end up on the rope, you cooked. Go ahead, my bad. HLD.
No problem, man. I got 2 ways he can win the fight. And I can say if Bud uses floppy gloves and egg weights.
No, you gotta go Tyson Fury on him.
If floppy gloves and egg weights, man, and he could beat Canelo.
That's the only way you see
I want to see after the 6 or 7 round, if it go that long, how all that weight Bud gained is going to work with his stamina and his footwork and his punches. His arms going to get heavy. You know what I mean? It's little things you got to look for when this stuff happens.
Arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti. Yep, he's gonna be jacked up.
You know?
Yeah, they're writing right now. I see that. Okay.
I gotta say, what y'all think? I just don't see a way he win on points though. Do y'all think he can win by points?
Nah.
I'm not gonna say no, but it all depends on the type of fight that it is. You know what I mean? I really do. I think it depends on the fight that it is.
So some people be like, you know, HLD, if it goes the distance, they're gonna give it to Bud because he's a boxer. Nigga, this Canelo Alvarez. Them judges is gonna give it to him. I'm telling you, unless Bud beat it convincingly. Like a Shakur Stevenson win, convincingly win. That's the only way he might get it on the scorecards.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back, y'all.
That's the only way he might get it on scorecards. You know what I mean? Other than that, HLD, I don't think he's gonna get it on scorecards.
You might be right, because I know one man has more connections than the other, and you know the Sinaloa cartel don't play. You know, I know what
one
you judge.
One got a whole country behind him. The other one got a whole bunch of ignorant you know.
Hey. You know, but it's too bad that the fight, you know, because a lot of money is being spent, and I wish, and you know, I hope something happens in the middle right now that's gonna make this fight turn up, to give it a new buzz. It needs a new buzz. It really does, and we'll see what they do with it. You know, because if they don't make a push, there's not a big scramble or something, and you know, we need some like, yeah, motherfucker, fuck you type of shit, and to each other, and and just turn it up. Just turn it up, because if they do that, then the internet is is going to take over for them. But if they don't do anything and they're just trying to be, we're just very professional and all that bullshit. Yeah, I don't know if Netflix is going to get their money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. My man Greg Neal is in the building. What's up, Greg? They got to do something. Bud got to frustrate Canelo by staying moving away and countering to the body. Make him miss a lot. Yeah, that's one thing. Look at the Bivol blueprint. Lou, you seen the engagement face-off? Nah, I didn't see it. Didn't see it. I was just about to look at it. I didn't see it. I just not for the fight. Friday or Saturday. I know I'll be ready to see it, but I don't know, man. I just got it all already in my mind that it's going to be a knockout. Maybe that's why I'm not too enthused, But you never know.
Kind of weird how these feelings go about, right? When you're excited for a fight and when you're not. It's just weird at what the elements that we expect and how it changes from fight to fight.
Yeah,
it really does. Like I feel like there's call me crazy, but like and maybe because they've done a better job at talking shit to each other. But like for an example, that Norman Jr. Haney fight. I'm not saying we know what the hell outcome is gonna be, but because of the shit talking and all that crazy stuff, it just builds up for a fight that you want to see the end result.
Yeah.
Right here we don't have it.
And all that bull crap they doing on that joint. Somebody gonna get knocked out, or it ain't gonna be Brian. Devin Haney can't knock Brian Norman out. He could beat him on point, but Norman can knock him the fuck out. So I don't know why people think Canelo not athletic. They just people just in their opinions, man. Canelo ain't winning all these fights just all power. That's for sure.
No, and that's the thing that yeah, we talk a lot about it, but his IQ is he's not a Neanderthal. He's not a rockhead. This guy knows how to box. He knows how to box, and so can we say that maybe Crawford could be? Is he more dynamic of a box? Yes, he is. But is his IQ above and way on? I think they're gonna be just on par. I just think that maybe one fighter can be a little bit more dynamic, but at this point of their careers, I after what I saw from Bud in the last fight, I don't see it.
And that's what I'm about to say, HLD. How much better can Bud Crawford be watching the Mazemov fight? Of course, they different. Mazemov and Canelo, two different fights, but we're gonna talk about Bud, the way he was fighting in that fight. He didn't look spectacular. He won the fight, but he didn't look spectacular. He didn't look quick, fast and speed and counter like he did 5-6 years ago. He slowed down just like everybody else slowed down.
Yeah.
But he was getting hit a lot.
That's exactly what I'm. Bud gets hit a lot. He is not a defensive expert by no means. In all his fights, he does get touched up. So you're gonna tell me he's not gonna get? See, for Bud to win this fight, he has to do everything that we have not seen him ever do. It's a lot of he's got to be he ain't Mayweather. He's got to be like Bivol. No, he ain't like Bivol, and we never seen him fight like Bivol or Mayweather. Like there's so many things that's gonna take for Bud to win this fight. Man, that I don't see it. I don't see it.
I think, but see, my thing, we ain't never seen him look exactly like Bivol, or we never, this guy, whatever, Mayweather. But I think Bud adjusts so well during the fights. I think that's one of the biggest strengths that he has. You know what I'm saying? So, man, them in round adjustments I get that piece of the Bud, the adjustment wise. The thing is when you make an adjustment and that adjustment don't work, then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Is what's the next steps after because I think both of them are very high ring IQs. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion, Canelo got some of the best upper body movement in boxing. He done slowed down a little bit with it, but always had great upper body movement, underrated footwork, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just the, they always want to say he's a flat-footed Mexican. That ain't Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He has very underrated footwork. So I just look to see. Now, I was thinking about this, Lou. Last week we talked about the trainers, Eddie Reynoso versus Bomac.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but then I had to take a step back and think, you still got Esau there, or whatever you say that brother name, and you still got Red there. I ain't gonna say Bernie so much, me personally. I don't. Hey, that's a whole nother story about Bernie, but
Bernie the retard.
Shout out to Bernie, man. Hey, Bernie said, hey, I walk around by myself. Y'all wouldn't tell me this to my face. I'm like, Bernie, man, you all a 5'7", man. What are you talking about?
No, he's not 5'7". That dude like 5'6", man.
Okay, all right. So, but I do thinking back over that conversation we had last week. I got to give a slight advantage to Bud, to his entire coaching staff versus Eddie Reynoso. You know what I'm saying? What would you say about that, Lou?
Well, I put my 2 cents in it.
I don't know. He got more people. How about big fights?
Huh?
How about big fights? The limelight, the big fight, the stars, the stripes, the lights, the spectrum. Who not gonna get
Starstruck.
Oh man, I'm here. I'm finally here. Starstruck and all that shit.
But we seen, but when one of the biggest fights, well, in my opinion, him and EJ, that man ain't look starstruck at all out there. But look just as comfortable. He's always looking the ring.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But who been in the bigger fights?
Canelo.
See, I
don't think whatever he do is going to change. Bud do is going to change the way he comes in the ring. It's a pro, fight game.
I think just pulling away from this fight in itself, you to say who's the better overall coach or trainer, I would probably give it to Bomac. But when you come into this fight, it's on the individual basis of the coach with the fighter, and I don't think nobody's got a better in tune connection with their one fighter that he's basically been training since he's 15, since a kid, and that's Eddie Reynoso. And the belief and the synergy that those two got together is bigger than Bomac and Crawford's. And so on an individual, that's like Lou was saying, with the big fights and all that, who's the man? Yeah, I'm going to give it to Team Reynoso for this fight. But as overall camp, yeah, I'll give that, if you're talking about all the other fighters that Bomac has and this and that, granted. But for this fight, on the one-on-one, I think Eddie and Canelo take it as a team.
I think a lot of people giving Bud some a chance to win that fight because Canelo passed fights. He ain't look too motivated and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, this fight is motivating him. Forget the Jaime McGill, the Edgar Berlanga, and them dudes. This fight is going to motivate Canelo Alvarez. And they better pray that the Canelo Alvarez that fought Triple G the second time don't show up.
Hold on, man. How many years ago was that, Lou? How many years ago was that?
I ain't say he was going to show up, though. I said if he showed up.
Hey. Y'all always want to talk about how long ago this stuff that happened. So
yeah, I'm just saying they better pray it out. But I know he's going to be motivated for this fight. One, he's not fighting a Mexican. Two, he's not fighting a Puerto Rican. Three, he's fighting the guy that people say can come up 2-3 weight classes and whoop his ass, and he's black. And that there is going to motivate him enough to get out there, like Boots and it says, that motherfucker's in shape. Go listen to Boots' interview.
Yeah, what the element, and let's not confuse this. It's not about racial ideology. It's just national pride right now. You know, this is Mexico versus America versus the greatest Black American fighter of this generation or this era, if you will. That would be Bud. That would be Bud versus the best Mexican fighter of this era.
Thanks.
So, and now, when you think about that, when's the last time we really had that happen? Right? It's been a minute to have the very best of an era of Mexico versus the very best American of that era. And so there is definitely a lot of national pride. And Canelo, I know for a fact that Mexican pride is coming into the ring this Saturday.
Was Oscar considered Mexican, man? Tell me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, look, I yes, he's Mexican. I have the same argument with my own in my own community. You know, the difference is, guys, is that it's if you're not raised and born or where you're at, how can you be considered part of that? Your culture's not that. I've always said it. In Puerto Rico, when you're born and raised in Puerto Rico, you know, we honor ourselves with being Boricuas. Same thing as a New Yorker, right? You were born and raised in New York, you're a New Yorker. And for Ricans over there, they're New Yorkers, right? Because they were born and raised in that.
Hold on, they call them what? New Yorkers.
New Yorkers.
I ain't never heard of that. That's my first time.
No.
I don't know too many. I say respect. I don't know too many Puerto Rican from
New Yorkers. New Yorkers. And so what you know, how can a Puerto Rican coming out the island, take an airplane, land on John F. Kennedy, and then say, "Hey man, I'm a New Yorker." No, you're not a fucking New Yorker. You just got off the damn boat or plane, like they say, right? So you can't be from there. So that's the same thing with Oscar. He's Mexican, but he's not. He's not culturally pure Mexican because he was not raised in the struggle of Mexico. You know what I mean? And so it's just different. You know,
you're from Georgia, you country. That's it.
Hey,
country.
Texans can't go to Georgia and say I'm Georgia Peach now.
I don't even look at Texas as the country.
Yeah, but they're right. They're called Texans.
Right.
And you in Georgia call yourself country. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? And that's because why? Because that's your culture where you're from. Right. And so you can't just get there and say I'm country, not from Georgia. No, motherfucker. You know, so it's the same thing. So when it comes to Oscar, yes, he's Mexican. Yes, of course he is. He's Mexican American, and his culture is Mexican. Is Mexican American of California. You know what I mean? That's Oxnard, right? Is where he's from.
Carol actually broke that whole situation down to me one time. So, like, it was interesting hearing the politics of being a Mexican boxer versus a Mexican American versus and how they look at each other. That was really interesting to me. So I definitely understand what you're saying.
Because his opinion is that even though you're from here, he's Mexican, and I'm saying, unless you know what it is to have to carry buckets of water, have to use a car battery for light, and have to buy blocks of ice for to keep your butter from melting and shit, and have to fucking take a shit outside, you don't know what it is to be from where those places are at. So how can you be from that? You know what I mean? You don't know what the struggle is. You don't know how the culture is. You know,
and the Golden Boy, he fought for America in the Olympics, didn't he?
Right, you're right. So he's Mexican American.
Yes.
It's
now get in here, hit the like button, subscribe to both channels. You know, the name nigga, let me talk. Y'all see, I can't get a word in as usual. You know, but I let them keep talking. But We're gonna see Mexican, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Asian, white, black. Saturday, it ain't gonna matter. Somebody might go night-night. You know, somebody just might go to night-night.
So, hey, Lou, you betting on you put money on the fight?
Huh?
You put money on the fight?
Oh hell yeah! You know I'm on FanDuel.
Yeah, I already know you. What you taking? You got what round you got Canelo and stopping him?
I'm gonna take the stoppage before 9, and then I'm gonna bet it go Canelo by decision.
Okay, you gonna cover yourself.
I'm not even going. Normally, I tell people bet on both fighters. That's how much faith I have in Canelo for this fight.
Like I said, I still got a 60. I got a 60-40, but I got a 60-40 in Canelo favor. So
it might be worth opening up like 10 different accounts, different everywhere, to bet on the knockout per round. Put $100 on each round, so $1,200 in total for the knockout, and you're definitely gonna get your money back because it's gonna be somewhere up there of the like 3,500 to 1 or something like that, 4,000 to 1. So it might be if you're so confident in the knockout. I don't know if you could hedge it to make that $1,200 back though.
I got a question. I want to change the subject right quick. Did they make Brian Virginia favorite because he's a champion, or they know Devin is trash?
You out of order, man.
I know. That's why I said it.
You all the way out of order. Come on, man. How you?
Man, you know the damn truth, man.
Here we go.
Boy,
you brought this up just to get some nonsense started, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
He did want some nonsense to get started up here.
I just asked a question that popped in my mind. We can go back to the subject at hand. You know, that's all.
I'll answer the question. I'll answer it first, man. I don't think
you're going to answer it.
I don't think they think Devin trash, but I do think, man, we done seen Devin get clipped. You know what I'm saying? And I think Junior, he punched, man. Junior punching. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so much about the punching though. I mean, I just think that yeah, he can punch, but the thing is, I know that this kid could get to Devin. I've seen all of Devin fights, bro, of significance from Gamboa on, and I'm not impressed. I've never been impressed by this kid, never. I was happy with the fight with Linares. I'm like, finally, I'm not bored watching you. For the first 10 rounds, he was putting hands and feet on old as Linares. But at least he was trying. He was old. He was coming off being knocked out 5 times, and the first time he's ever lost by decision was by Devin Haney. So yeah, this was a 36-year-old Linares, but I've never been impressed by Devin ever. The jab, that I don't what IQ, what.
Hold on, when that man got knocked out of the year against Moran, that wasn't no boring fight. When he broke Abdullah's face, that wasn't no boring fight. It broke the man's face. The JoJo Diaz fight wasn't boring.
Is that the same Moran that Teal stopped first 2 rounds?
Say it again.
Is that the same Moran that Teal stopped like in 2 rounds?
No, I don't think that's the same guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember this, Doug? Do you remember this?
That Ryan hasn't gotten much better since the amateurs. Why do you guys feel that way?
I mean, whatever Ryan is going to come and go do, Devin does better. Devin going to beat him at his own game.
For that.
The man was on drugs.
Answer the question. Do you remember that?
I'm having a lapse in memory right now, so I'll plead the fifth.
Yo, Bernie the Retard had a great take on Devin Haney. Did you guys hear that?
Hey, look, I don't recall. It
was a great take that he had on. Let me see if I can find it, bro. It was a great take that Bernie the Retard had on Devin Haney.
What'd he say?
You
ain't got to find it. You break it down.
No, he's got to say, bro. He said it as it is. He trash.
Bernie called him trash?
He called him trash. He doesn't know if you like a guy because of his fancy clothes and jewelry, okay. But when it comes inside the ring, like what is he special at? I don't see the IQ. He couldn't adjust to a left hook, he was saying. Where's the adjustment?
When Bernie said that?
You see Keith Thurman walk up on Devin?
Nah, I ain't seen. Man, he walked up on
Go
Devin
Google.
recently.
Go Google and see Devin bitch ass walk away with his tail tucked in his ass.
What? Excuse me. What? It ain't like they finna fight. What, hold on. Devin Keith. Let me see. Devin Haney and Keith Thurman.
This is gonna be funny for you guys here. Let me play. See if you guys can hear this. Or you want me to send it to you? Send it. You could hear it.
Tony say she'll remind you. Look at her picture.
Security. Man, my big sister trying to bully me now. You see how they do you?
Everybody seen it. I don't believe you ain't seen it. Look, Greg said Keith jumped there, Devin. He sure the fuck did. Devin ran up out of there.
Was this recent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. It say Keith Thurman confronts Devin about a future fight. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. That man ran up out of there, man. He said it's the 2 words and kept walking.
He just waved him off. He waved him off.
Devin, he said, then Devin just said and kept walking. Keith said, don't walk around, pussy. Normally he'll get back and say something else. Them suckers, man. When he around all those people, that's when he do all that shit. He ain't want that smoke. He'll really be going to sleep.
Man, Devin will put hands on Keith Thurman. Sometimes.
Devin won't do shit.
He'll put hands on sometimes. Sometimes.
Thurman will knock him out.
Y'all crazy.
You can call him whatever the fuck you want. He'll beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Stop the bullshit.
Do you have evidence of this?
Do you have evidence he'll beat the shit out of him?
Oh shit, they got more.
You know, y'all be capping for y'all favorite fighters. You got to stop capping and face the truth, man.
How I'm capping?
You know, he'll put hands on somebody. He couldn't. He put hands on Jose Ramirez, but he'll put hands on Keith Thurman. Man,
hey, I give you credit. If you want to use that fight, I can't argue with it. I can't argue.
I'm using the fight that I seen him fight. Since you keep saying Ryan was on drugs and all this shit, so we ain't gonna use the Ryan. Okay, well we're not gonna use it. We're gonna use the Jose Ramirez.
Let me see.
That nigga ran all day long for a nigga that can't punch. He said, I feel bad for Bud. No one deserved to eat out a straw after a fight. God damn. Nah, man. Bud in the fight. I just want to see how gonna fight happen when they start getting the 6th and 7th round. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Is Canelo gonna, still be energized, or it's gonna be like Bo Mack say, he's gonna run out of gas. Ain't nobody gonna feel his punches no more, like Billy Joe Saunders didn't feel it, or Caleb Plant didn't feel it. Bo Mack know everything. He's the baddest trainer in the world.
Man.
What's crazy about the fight is it could go late, or it could or it could end early. I mean, like any of those drops that Canelo's had early with these other guys, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop Bud.
Them punches that he caught Jaime McGill with and Edgar Berlanga with, if he hit Bud with that, I think he gonna knock Bud head off.
All right, hold on. Let me ask this. So, who you think? Do you think? Because I think we all would agree that Jermell Charlo got in the ring and he was just in there to survive, right? He wasn't there to win.
He tried to until he found out that, oh shit, this is real.
He said on his show, he just said on Instagram, he felt that power, but that shit different.
So who y'all think? I don't think Bud gonna just go in there looking to survive. I don't believe that's happening.
No, I don't either. Bud gonna fight him. He's gonna fight him. But not like we.
But you saying that's gonna be the downfall though?
You know it is.
He's gonna fight him like he fought Madrimov, man.
Stand right there in the pocket with him.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't in the pocket, bro. That man didn't do shit for the first 5 rounds versus Madrimov.
Hey, this ain't the fight for you to come out trying to download information, bro.
He's gonna stay away from that mofo. He ain't gonna pot shot him and pot. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be pot shotting him.
He's gonna stick and move, use his arm length, try to give him angles and shit like that. Y'all hit that like button, y'all.
What if Bud come out and mess around and clip Canelo? And Canelo, we see him hurt.
We gotta see things that we've never seen before. That's what I was just saying a little bit ago.
See, we can't see that because we never seen it happen. So we can't see that far.
I thought Canelo got clipped by Golovkin a couple times. I didn't think he
never got clipped, bro.
He wasn't just hurt though. I wouldn't say. I think he got one of the best chins in boxing. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, in that case, it was Golovkin. Danny Jacobs hit him the flushes.
I agree.
And he just came back. He came back.
He eat punches, bro. Canelo can eat. He can
there's that one famous clip of Golovkin smashing a fucking right hand dead in his jaw.
Yeah.
He just went woo and then looked back and said, "Nah, motherfucker." Like, yo, man. That would be scary, bro. That would be scary.
Nigga,
you in a fight and you hit somebody like that damn hard, and then you say like, okay, is that what you got? Oh fuck, bro. You know you're in trouble, bro. You're in for a big one. So I mean, I don't see Bud doing that. I just don't. I at all. There's no way I see Canelo getting hurt.
Let me ask this, HLD. I think Canelo, he done stopped fight. Like Canelo used to fight behind his jab much more than he does now, in my opinion. What would you say? Do you think?
Yeah, he do a lot of stalking. Yes.
And he throw more wide punches than anything now.
Yeah, but it's because he's having to go. Everybody's now kind of backfooting him throughout the entire fight. So how can he throw a jab when he's going to be the shorter man throwing a jab at a distance? It doesn't make sense for him. He's forced to have to do that because everybody's off their back foot. If they were more engaging, then he'll be using that jab. But he's had to do this because everybody's running.
These niggas 7'4", that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, imagine him trying to jab Charlo at his height and length, bro. It wouldn't make sense. You know, he's gonna get caught, and so that's why he doesn't do so. But I get what you're saying. We've seen less of it, but I think he's also because he's fighting the way the fight that they're only giving him to fight.
Right.
And if they're fighting that way, he's gonna have to be forced to do that.
Gotcha. All right, man, I'm just asking. I don't know, man. I think we ain't. I don't think Bud getting enough credit right now. But I mean, it is what it is. We got to see what happens on Saturday. That's why you fight. That's why they end up in the ring. So, hey, man, I can't wait for the fight. I'm happy.
What I know is that next Monday.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I just know that next Monday, Joe Rogan is saying, I gave him the look when he told me he wanted to fight Canelo at 168. I gave him like, you stupid. Because that's what Joe Rogan did. What he said, you want to fight Canelo, and they gonna like a fantasy fight? You mean like you think it out? That would be like, no, I want to really fight him. You mean you going up to 168 to fight Canelo? And like, yeah, I want to fight him. Like, and Joe Rogan looked at him like, bro, you retarded, bro. You crazy? You're gonna get smashed. And that's what's gonna be said on Monday. I wanted to tell him, bro, you crazy for making this fight.
I don't know, man. I gotta get. It's interesting to me because
I give him some credit.
Well, it's interesting though because listening to Bomac, you know what I'm saying? When Bomac, y'all seen Bomac in the barber chair?
No, I saw a little clip of it.
Bomac said something like some to the effect of, man, we've been planning for this for a few years now. You know what I'm saying? And he also brought up the fact that it was his idea to keep Bud at the lower weight classes. He said Bud could have been fighting at 68. So I don't know, man. That's
Bomac talking shit.
Man, but Bomac also Bomac was the same one that said, hold up real quick. Bomac was the same one that said, man, this fight finna be easy. When Bud was about to fight EJ, he was like, man, y'all gonna be shocked at how easy we gonna make this look.
Go look at what Bomac said after the Madrimov fight. Immediately right after Madrimov fight, he said, yeah, man, we just fight. Yeah, we we're gonna have to use more angles, and we're gonna have to get our legs ready if we're gonna fight Canelo. Because the way we fought right here, we cannot fight Canelo this way. We got to use our legs a lot more. He knows that they could be in trouble for a Canelo fight.
But I think, I think they know exactly what they do. And when he said that, I think that's what they went and trained and did.
I don't think you could get better dynamically as an older fighter. I think you could get in condition, but I don't think you could get better. I don't think you can become, you know, a dancing ballerina at that age. I just don't see that.
I don't think it's gonna be dancing ballerina as much as taking them steps to the side. You know what I'm saying? Changing angles on you. Like, I ain't gonna say you ain't finna do it like Lomachenko or nothing like that.
No,
like,
but I don't see him doing it like Bivol. I don't see him doing anything like Bivol.
Yeah.
Not one thing. Not one thing that Bivol did can Crawford do.
I think Bud can utilize the jab the way Bivol did. The 1-2, like I said, run it down the middle on Canelo. That's what you got to do. Make him continuously make that man reset.
Yeah, Canelo's gonna go right through his shit. That's the way I see it. Oh, you want to hit me with these little mosquito bites? All right, man, let's go.
Hold on, when Canelo and Bivol fight, before the fight, who you picked to win?
I picked Canelo. I thought it was a cherry pick. I thought it was a cherry pick, but the man proved to be now more than ever one of the greatest fighters of this era.
So what you're saying, Bivol is Bud is on the same level as Bivol?
IQ wise, I believe so. I don't think, but they have a totally different fighting style. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to compare them.
Look at this resume.
So,
who's got a better resume, Bivol or Bud?
Say it again.
Who's got a better resume, Bivol or Bud?
Bivol do.
Yeah, see, he's got like 3 Hall of Famers on his shit.
Bivol resume. I mean, he got Beterbiev twice. I mean, he got a decent resume. He ain't like he just got Canelo.
And he's got Zurdo.
Zurdo ain't no Hall of Famer.
No, but he was the champion at that time, and he's now the cruiserweight champion.
And he beat Zurdo. If Zurdo were to fight, what's his name right now? He'll get beat on. What's my boy from Australia, cruiserweight? He'll put hands on Zurdo.
Opataya?
Yeah, Opataya, Ja.
Yeah.
Like Zurdo decent, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't nothing special.
No, I'm not saying he's special, but he's still a champion.
Agreed. Hold on now. See, you can't do this. If that's the case, then you got to say Jeff Horn was a champion as well.
Was Jeff Horn undefeated?
I believe was he undefeated at the time. I think he had one loss at that time.
I think
Zurdo's first loss was in the hands of
Bivol.
Yeah.
And he made it look easy too.
See, one thing I don't do that I hear a lot of people do, they compare old school fighters with new school fighters. You can't do that. You can't even compare fighter to fighter. Bud Crawford is not Dimitri Bivol. You know, he don't move as much, he don't bounce as much, he don't have the arm, he don't have the reach, but he has the reach. He don't have the power. You know, I mean, but
we don't know what his power gonna look like now.
Man, that shit, it don't change like that. Just because you move up in weight, like all 3 weight classes, is not going to change.
Bro, when he out here literally telling us, hey, now at least this campaign got to cut muscle. I've been having to cut muscle to make these smaller weight classes. You know what I'm saying? And he was still stopping stuff. He was stopping everything at 47. I don't know what his preparation was.
Who did he stop? He was stopping people.
He stopped everybody before. Nigga can't. Go ahead.
You know, this nigga, because he stopped no names, all brands, old people. Y'all keep saying he stopped okay, he stopped them. Who wouldn't have stopped them dudes? Earl would have stopped everybody, and I don't like Earl. Would have stopped everybody but stop.
What you got against EJ?
Because I just don't like him.
Could Kell Brook duck them?
No, I don't care about Kell Brook. I got my own.
I'm not Kell Brook. Excuse me. My bad. I said the wrong name.
Yeah.
Sometimes Thurman, because sometimes duck them. That's why you don't like him. Sometimes we're scared to fight the man.
Yeah, well, that's your opinion. That stuff don't bother me. Idiotic stuff like that. But you know, I just don't care for him either. I mean, he's an all right fighter. I mean, y'all just saying because he knocked these. See, the thing about it, when back in the day, and I hate to say it, they knock Hall of Fame niggas out. They knock good, hell of fighters out. They ain't nigga fighting, knocking all brand niggas out. Y'all jumping for joy, jumping out birthday cakes and shit.
Man, you can only fight who in front of
knocking
you.
these no brand ass niggas out.
You can only fight. They stalled the man out for 6 years.
You're saying that David Kardashian is off brand?
Hell yeah, he off brand. He's not even off brand. He flea market style.
Hey man, and Bud needed exploding gloves for that.
So Bud, all right, y'all got it. I'm done. I can't do. Y'all, this is wild.
I'm not gonna. Hey, I have never. I don't. I'm not. I'm not one who's just gonna sweep it under the rug.
Then
I have never seen that in my life. I have never seen. I can understand one glove being defective, but two brand new gloves.
So you saying they tampered with the gloves? What you saying?
I know something was off.
Then why the commission didn't stop it?
Because the commissions are as explicit as what's going on behind the scenes. Didn't New York State ignore their own rules to make it not to change the rule and not to disqualify Tank and shit like that? I mean, the commissions don't give a shit. They're gonna do whatever the money says.
They should have, once they found out them gloves exploded, they should have stopped that fight and changed them gloves.
I agree. But the commission were the one who said keep fighting.
Well, yeah, but it's because you're under the impression. Yeah, they you're right. But why would they do that?
Because they out of order.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta keep asking questions. Why did they? I don't trust no one.
I'm with you. But my thing is, I can't blame Bud for that.
I kind of, if you know that you got some janky ass gloves.
Man, all right.
I got a question. Why is Bud Crawford gloves the only one exploding? This is the second one that exploded. Why?
What other pair exploded?
He had some problems with the gloves at the Madrimov fight too.
I don't think they exploded in the Madrimov fight. I don't believe that.
Why is he okay? Well, let me rephrase it. Why is he the one having a problem with gloves and nobody else?
What you want me to tell you? I ain't there. What you want me to say? What you want me to tell you?
Is it because
they said Tyson Fury. Hold on. They said Tyson Fury had. Hold on. They said Tyson Fury had a problem with his gloves, so he ain't the only one.
Yeah, but we never seen that.
I ain't see his explode. He just ain't have padding in his. They say.
Hell, what? This is even worse.
The padding was taken out of his. That's what they said.
Who gonna take that? Hold on. The pad was taken out.
That's what they said.
I'm just saying.
How else are you gonna make room for the egg weights? Come on, guys. It's common sense. You gotta take some padding off to put the egg weight in there.
It's all okay. Hey, it's all good. I understand what you said. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all, I feel like y'all cherry pick these stories and situations.
No, what?
They fine.
But no,
they fight back, dude.
This ain't no fight, man. We just having a conversation.
Just in my common sense reality, we all been watching this where and everybody listening right now and watching. You have never seen that shit happen like that. Ever. That we got not one but two exploding gloves in a fight of less than 6 rounds. It makes no damn sense. Not to me. The last time I seen gloves that beat up, I was in Puerto Rico. I was like maybe 13, 14 years old. and we were training with some like 1950 gloves that were all cracked up and shit. Looking like they've been airing out the shit for 50 years already. So that's how these gloves look like. And so I'm like, it was astonishing to me. It didn't even have that shine. You know how the brand new gloves got that crisp shine, yeah, bro. Those gloves were beat up, like, bro. They've been hitting. I'm sorry. They look like they were the leather out of a 1957 Chevy. I wanted them chairs. That's how old it looked.
And you got to remember, it was on BLK Prime. So look, when Greg Hackett fought Senior, I was at that fight, right? They didn't have a marker to sign the gloves. I had to go down the street to the little Mexican store, respectively, to buy a marker, and they didn't even have mark. They wouldn't even sell. I had to buy one of the personal markers they had in the back room or something. I was like, and they charged me $5 for a marker. I said, God, what is
damn. They knew you needed one, man. That's what it was. You needed one, huh? How bad do you need it? Oh no, this is $5.
Yeah, $5.
I got a question, you guys. If in the fight, Bud Crawford hit Canelo with his best punch and his hardest punch, and Canelo keep coming, will this discourage Bud Crawford?
Nope. You keep hitting. Hey, if that's my best punch and you take it, I'm gonna keep hitting you with it. I want to see you continue to take it. That's the only thing you can do.
I think it's a combination. I think if Canelo hits him first and he feels that, and then he hits Canelo with everything he got, and Canelo just blinks, he's gonna be discouraged. I think it's a combination. Like, damn, this guy could fuck me up, and I can't do shit to him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna keep fighting this fight, but I think he also gonna be a little less aggressive than what he normally be.
It's gonna be a Majimov fight, guys. It's gonna be that type of style. He's not gonna risk getting knocked the fuck out. He doesn't want to get embarrassed. I know he doesn't want to get embarrassed.
So you think he's going to survive?
Yeah, he's gonna. What he's good at, he's gonna maintain that same discipline of fight throughout, so it doesn't look like he's running. Like, he's not gonna start one way and then change up, kind of like Charlo did. Charlo was engaging for the first 2 rounds until he got put on his ass, and then he changed his style, and then he looked like he's running. Crawford is not gonna give you that visual illusion of where he was super engaging and then running. He's just gonna maintain the same steadiness of fight throughout 12 rounds. I believe he does have the discipline for that, to maintain that, so it doesn't give you the illusion that, yeah, I'm really on my back foot, I'm only feinting, I'm not, that's what he's gonna do throughout the entire fight. I don't see him doing much. You might see a moment here and there where he'll engage, but then he'll back the fuck off, because once he'll feel it, he's like, no, I can't mess with this bull.
Who y'all think got the better defense in the fight?
Canelo.
Oh, I think Canelo got the better defense.
Yep.
I think Canelo do. He do a lot of slipping, got a lot of upper body movement, head movement. He made Danny Jacobs look like a toy when he wants to.
Yeah, that was in 2017.
Well, you asked the question. You got to go by the defense. He still do the same defense. When the last time Bud showed some good defense?
Yeah, he was catching punches against EJ.
Okay, then. Well, he was catching a good punch against Baltimore.
He was catching some on the chin against Majimov, respectfully.
So,
anybody who gets hit with 3 right hands in a row does not have great defense.
Who y'all think gonna do the better body work?
Oh, Canelo's gonna make him. He's gonna make him piss blood. If Crawford does it, he's gonna make him piss blood. We might see some diarrhea down the socks.
I think Crawford's gonna start off trying to go to the body until them counters come. I think he's gonna realize how quick Canelo is in this fight.
Yeah.
One of the greatest things Eddie Reynoso, one of the greatest things he teach, in my opinion, when you throwing in combinations, you in with that left hook to the body. I think that's one of the best things that he teach. You know what I'm saying? So, the other thing now, I ain't really seen Canelo really throwing combinations like he used to either. Do y'all think I think Bud the better combination puncher? What y'all think?
Again, I think Canelo does what he's given. These guys are not standing there to want to get caught up with combinations, because they'll end up like Caleb Plant, and they know that.
That's a good one, HLD. That's a good one.
Caleb Plant was on the back foot a lot of that fight, and Canelo still was letting their hands go. And he was stalking that fight too.
He was stalking him, but there was no combinations like that. Now, when Caleb Plant got a little bit tired, and try to. It was lights out.
Yeah.
It was lights out.
And I love Sweet Hand. Hey, that's one of my favorite fighters. So, all right, we'll see what happens, man. That's what we got. I can't wait for Saturday, man. I can't wait for it.
I think they're showing us his grand arrival, and there's no face off today. I don't think we see that today or anything. This is
man. So this is what the tail of the tape, man. This stuff, hopefully by Friday I get a little bit more motivated for this fight. I just think maybe just because I think I know what the outcome going to be, but maybe Bud's going to surprise me. You never know.
Lou, you sound so dejected for the fight, bro. He like, man, fuck this fight, man. All right, whatever. Let's see what happens.
HLD. I'd rather see Canelo fight Dave Benavidez. I'd rather see Bud fight Jamel Charlo. That's just me.
That's what we were looking forward to, right? Because the whole ring and suck my and all that shit, and bro, that's what I'm like. Yeah, let's do this.
Man, that's what I'd rather see.
Charlo went up to fight Canelo and all that bullshit. I wish Charlo didn't do that. I know it was a payday, but I wish he didn't have done that.
Y'all think Charlo coming back to 54?
Well, he just said it just now on his IG. He'd be back. He just said it. Go look at his IG. He just put a video up.
He said he's gonna be back at 54.
54. That's right.
I don't like that.
I think that's why he's taking his time to try to cut down to a weight where it's easy to cut down to 54.
I think he should fight at 60 at this point.
But ain't nobody there at 60 though. Carlos Adonis, that's it.
Jenna Beck.
Yeah, but all the names are all the names are at 54.
Jenna Beck can, bro, you don't think Jenna Beck can fight?
Jenna Beck almost killed himself trying to make weight, Dub. He should move his ass to 68. You saw it. They canceled the fight because he was in the hospital.
There's no names for him at 60. All the hot names are at 54. All of them. I mean, all the sexy names, if you want to call them that, they're all at 54 right now, and that's where he's gonna make. Hey, there's a Mauricio Suleiman sighting. I'm surprised they have him at the fight. He's behind Canelo.
I ain't on the fence. If Canelo lose, he lose. He ain't my favorite fighter. I just think he's gonna win the fight. That's all. I just want to see what I want to see, man. I just don't. I think it's a money grab. I told Dub this a long time ago. I'm going by what Canelo first words said when he first talked about the fight, about money, getting paid, taking care of the family. The biggest payday he's going to get. That's exactly his words. Oh, now his legacy and this bull crap. I don't want to hear nothing else. The shit going through one ear out the other now.
Canelo dressed like Miami Vice, man. You remember how Sonny used to dress his shit with the jacket, no shirt underneath and crap?
Hey, that's with the taco meat. Yeah, the taco meat out there.
Yeah, bro. He what the fuck? Miami Vice here, bro.
Canelo said, y'all gonna give me this little niggas? Okay, give me this.
Mr. President, after I destroy Washington, D.C., I will destroy another major city every hour on the hour. That is, unless, of course, you pay me $100 billion.
So, hey.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Hold on. No, we don't. Who is Ray Savage? He said, no, we don't know the outcome, lame ass niggas. Hold on, what you mean? Norman looked awful the last time he actually fought a boxer. All right, you behind on the show, brother. You must be behind.
HLD, you want to respond to this dude?
What's that? What we got? Let me.
I think you're talking about Devin versus Junior.
Man, just get.
Hey, what you done did to these folks? These folks can't stand it, bro. They be coming at your helmet.
Yo, man, I'm loved by everybody, and I don't know, bro. The thing is, I don't know who the fuck they are, bro, but they all know me. Y'all know me, you know. But you're right. But I love it. You know what it is? They hated that I'm on a panel right now. That's called what? That's called what?
That was nigga talk.
Bro, they let this fucking wetbag on this panel. What the fuck? You know, what the fuck? It says HLD next to it. Oh, what the fuck? They hate me, bro. They hate me, bro. But I love them. Yo, I be everywhere and I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of them. And they talk to me like they think I'm supposed to know who the fuck they are. I'm like, okay. It's funny, bro. It's funny. But
before we get off the show, I want to tell Dub. I had people texting me last couple of days. You know, is this certain podcast, the Haney Voice? Oh man, I got family. Nigga, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's going on, Ray? See, I got a family. I got family.
Shout out to Uncle Lou.
It's a certain podcast. People been texting me, and y'all know me. If you know me, you know I always say I don't give a fuck about accolades and none of this shit. It's always been resume. And now I was on Twitter. I seen the Haney Voice, but I already seen it. And now all of a sudden, Nessa Gibbs, who love accolades, always talk about accolades as HLD, accolades. Now he say accolades don't mean shit. It's all about who has the resume now. So is it the videos that I'm putting up that they saying and changing their mind? So what's changing their mind? Because I've been saying this shit forever. And everybody knows Ness love accolades. Now he telling them people that nah, it's the resume. Let's go see who this guy fight. But he don't never do it against his favorite fighter because he got a neutral thing with Bill Haney.
I don't watch. You talking about what, the boxing voice?
The Haney Voice, yes.
Yeah, I don't watch him, so I don't know. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
so
speak
I'm
to
saying,
him,
but if you know him, he
him.
love accolades. He talk about accolades. That's all he talk about.
I am. Me and you done had the argument a lot. I think accolades mean a lot. Who you fought also means a lot. But man, if you talk to any young fighter coming up, what they gonna tell you? Man, I want to be champ. That's what they gonna tell you. They care about them accolades. And accolades
but someone that get it, and then,
you tell me somebody who ain't never been a champion that's in the Hall of Fame right now.
What is that?
Who ain't never?
I can see I can name a whole bunch of them if I give me some time. Right now, my mind is discombobulated, but I guarantee you, I can give you a whole handful.
All right, hey, let me know who they are. I can't think of nobody who ain't never been a champion that's in the Hall of Fame. Right
okay, I'll let you know next Tuesday.
All right, I got you. We'll put that on the docket. HLD, you got anybody you can think of off the top that ain't never been a champion that's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Rocky Balboa.
Man, that don't count. That does not count. Hey, man, it's a I still don't understand how Rocky got in there anyway. So.
Yeah, it's an honorary thing. It's not a real, it's just honorary. But no, I couldn't think of one right now. That I know of. But but there, who knows? They might be some.
Sam Langford.
And that's when there was one belt, though.
I'm just telling you, Charlie Burley.
Yeah, shout out to my brother.
Holman Williams.
Langford is one that sticks out, right? I think Langford sticks out.
Who you just said, Lou? You said Holman?
Sam Langford and Charlie Burley was considered some of the best fighters who never won a championship that's in the Hall of Fame.
Back then, you got to understand, back then, the only reason they didn't win is because it was only one belt then. And, man, you had to go through the smoke. You know what I'm saying? You had to get the smoke to get that damn belt.
HLD Tom K say leave Adrian's husband alone.
Adrian.
That was funny though.
But you know what? Sam Langford is the one that sticks out from that. Yeah. And I knew there was gonna be because we had two very awkward dynamics at those times. Like Dub was saying, there was one belt, and being black didn't help either. So let's call that a fact with that in those days. So opportunity was harder. to come by. But yeah, I knew there had to have been. Yeah.
Hold on, they put Kimbo Slice is in the Hall of Fame.
Kimbo Slice?
I don't know if that's true.
They put him in Boxing Hall of Fame?
No, not boxing. No, Kimbo Slice would be MMA, wouldn't it? Right?
That man ain't never boxed. I don't never remember him boxing.
No, man, he would be from. It would be MMA and with all due respect, but no, he's not no damn Hall of Fame.
All right.
They said that's the best thing you said all day.
What was that? What's the best thing I say?
Rocky Balboa.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, man, that was a good show, man.
Hey, real quick.
So, words, man. Go ahead, Doug.
So I just Googled it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I just Googled it. So Sam Langford, Harry Willis, okay, which once again, the man, he was fighting in the damn, the 1920s, respectfully, was denied a title fight against champion Jack Dempsey at the time because of color, like HLD brought out. Charlie Burley, he was part of the Murderers Row, 1930s. And then they got these are some guys I ain't never heard of: Les Darcy, Packley McFarland, Lou Tindler, Tindler, Joe Jeanette, Mike Gibson, and Jerry Corey. So yeah, those are the guys that they say. Ken Norton, but Ken Norton, he won the championship, didn't he? Wasn't he a WBC champion at one time? I think he was. I could be wrong.
Interesting if Ken Norton wasn't one, but he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I could have sworn Ken Norton was a champion though.
International box. What Hall of Fame are they talking about? Are they talking about the international one or the Vegas one or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. I guess.
You know, so
all I'm saying is accolades mean something in the sport of boxing, man. Regardless of what you can try
to certain people. That's all. Certain fighters.
But for you to become the big money guy, you have to have some type of accolades behind your name.
Yeah, Dub, you're not gonna convince me, though. You know
they mean a lot
outside of Jake Paul. Excuse me.
when it involves the best, when it involves the best champions versus the best champion,
that's when it matters.
And that's when I think it matters. When Trinidad and De La Hoya fought, there were two 26-year-old monsters at the peak of their game. You know what I mean? Those are the fights that matter. And we haven't really been seeing any of that. We've been seeing all these old fighters doing that, but we haven't been seeing any 20-year-olds going against another 20-year-olds at the peak of their prime. I haven't.
That's why we excited for Devin versus Junior.
No, man, that kid is trash. That kid is trash. That kid is trash. That's why I will bring up my guy for the first time tonight, where I know he's been trying to fight, and he has fought the best.
Do not do it.
And he has fought the best.
Here we go. All right, here go the cap.
2 divisions in a row.
Here go the cap.
And about to be 3. If the other kid don't pull out because he don't want.
Do you have evidence of this?
Already ducked Devin Haney.
Two times.
The dude that you say is trash.
Hey, your man decided to fight Regis Prograis instead of using. Oh, remember I was talking about the WBO Super? Well, the WBO asked him, "Are you going to use your WBO Super to fight Tio as a mandatory?" And he declined by not even answering, and he ended up fighting Regis. See that? He could have fought Tio straight up for the lineal belt. And he didn't want him.
They be getting on HLD ass, Dub. Look, here's the cap. Trash.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, HLD. So, is it true? And you got inside information. So, is it true or is it not true that there was a fight on the table for him and Devin where he was gonna make somewhere around $8 to $10 million? Is that true or false?
True.
So how you turned it down?
Because his contract goes for 11.
Oh man, here we. This the same dude that say he ain't never made $1 million.
That's what. Yeah, you believe that?
It's rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck.
Imagine saying, I'm in line to fight Boots, but I'm gonna duck Devin Haney. I'm gonna fight in line right now to fight Shakur Stevenson, but I'm gonna duck Devin Haney.
Why he ain't fight Boots then? Why he ain't fought none? He ain't fought none of these guys.
Boots, quack.
So Boots, so you telling me Boots?
Hold on. Out of the division.
So Boots ducked. You telling me Boots ducked Tio?
He not only ducked him because that was the true offer on the table, but he also ducked. No, you're not gonna protect your Philly guy. That guy's a super duck. Look who he's fighting now. Bum ass fighter. Fuck out of here. He's making Rocky Balboa right now he's making Rocky Balboa look really good because his bum ass ain't none of that.
He's a quack.
All right, so for the record, you telling me you think that Boots ducked Tio?
Absolutely. It was his biggest money contract he's ever had on the table. Eddie wanted it. Team Tio wanted it. Turkey wanted it. His father wanted it. Hell, his father said, man, we'll take that in a heartbeat.
You talking about Bozy?
Bozy.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Yeah, and what did Boots say? At 28 years old, I now have performance issues. I need Viagra because the doctor said so, and I got to move up.
I need Viagra.
He needs Viagra at 28-year-old, man. Get the fuck out of here. I'm thinking that kid is a little something weird soft behind the ears, bro. Something going on over there. I don't have no faith in that kid.
In Boots?
Nope.
So,
Virgil's got the balls that Boots needs, but then Boots has got the skills that Virgil needs.
Hold on. So when back in the day when Virgil team said we need 48 months before we fight Boots, was that ducking? Was that ducking?
They've both been ducking, bro. They're both cut off the same cloth. Don't you see how they're avoiding it? Look at what Virgil just did. He stole another mandatory fighter for a champion. Why didn't you challenge Bacrum? The fuck you stealing his mandatory for? You could have fought. Hey, you wanted to fight. You want a belt? Then you just got to fight him in Puerto Rico. What's the problem, bro? Go get that belt, you 27-year-old prospect. I mean, this kid don't want to do none of that. Neither one of them do.
So they cut from the duck cloth. What you?
But yeah, you making up excuses for Teofimo and all these ducking he been doing these last 3 fights.
What last 3 fights? Name them.
He just named them. Devin.
The only one that's a business decision, Doug, right now was Devin Haney. Simple as that.
How is that? If Devin is easy work, why wouldn't I take $8 to $10 million to go whoop his ass?
Because he doesn't work that way. You guys don't understand this kid. He's not worked up to fight. Nobody was calling to ever watch Devin Haney ever again on May 3rd. We were all hoping he retired. We were hoping he gets out of boxing. We were hoping Turkey just sends his henchman, get him out of boxing. Man, we don't want to see that kid. Nobody was calling for no damn Tio and Haney fight on May 3rd. I
called for it.
No, bro. I'm glad.
I said everything I love. I said, man, I want to see the Ryan rematch, but then Ryan ended up losing to Rolly. And then I was like, well, shit. Devin need to fight Rolly or Tio. Those are the 2 fights for him.
With what I saw, I have zero interest to waste my Saturday on my favorite fighter having to chase a damn duck. I have no interest in that.
So now
this is a better fight. This is a better fight for Norman Jr. It's a name. So for Norman Jr.'s sake, it's a 10 times. But for Tio, they ain't shit for him right now. Absolutely shit. Now Shakur, all right, pound for pound, the best at 135 right now. Let's do this. You see him motivated. He ain't motivated for no damn Haney. It would have been a money grab. That's it, and that's not how Tio works.
Man,
now you see how he's stepping with Shakur.
How is it a money grab if he can go in there and beat even though I know you would tell me that Teofimo Lopez was undisputed, I don't think nobody else believed that, but it's okay.
Teofimo Lopez was undisputed.
Okay, I don't believe it, but whatever you want to say. All right, the two undisputed fighters getting in the ring with each other. How is that?
Because Devin is trash. Because Devin is basura.
Right.
He's no good. He's no good no more. Now let me tell you this.
Then beat it. Show everybody.
I don't want to hear that shit. Had Devin Haney put that miserable dog out of his misery, I'm talking about Jose Ramirez, he would have beat his ass like he did Regis Prograis. I guarantee you, I'll be on I want to see this fight. But I didn't see that. And so I don't have no interest in my favorite fighter fighting no quack runner around the ring. I have no interest ever watching Devin Haney again. The fact that he's fighting Norman Jr. is because Norman Jr. made me a fan when he fought Santillán and whatnot. So I'm okay with that fight. But I'm not interested in seeing no Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney beats Norman Jr. Let's say he does. Beats him convincingly, like he did with Regis Prograis.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm back on board. I would like to see Teo versus Devin Haney. At that point, I'll be like, yeah, but not off of that performance. I have no interest in that.
So you would rather see Teo fight Claggett and what's the brother name? I thought he lost to Jermaine Ortiz.
I'd rather have him fight right now with Shakur Stevenson.
All right.
That's who I would rather have him fight.
We got to see it. I want to see that.
I mean, but you mentioned Clang. You don't want to mention the Gamboas, the Olinares, the little midget Jojo Diaz.
Man, Gamboa. Hold on. Gamboa, Linares, Jojo Diaz, all better fighters than Claggett. All of them.
Bro, not at that age.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Bro, Gamboa was on one leg. Talking about a peg leg with Joseph. He was on one leg. Remember the torn Achilles with the fight with that he just got knocked out by Tank Davis? We forgot that was a fight right after Tank Davis that he fought, and he had to go 12 rounds with him.
I didn't forget it.
Oh, did we forget Linares, who already had 5 losses, all 5 by knockouts until he met Devin Haney?
And he got schooled.
Bro, he almost got knocked the fuck out too.
Man, here we go. All this almost stuff.
Linares was done, man.
Y'all gonna discredit fighters anyways. I understand.
No, we can discredit all of it. When the truth is the truth. When Devin Haney fought Linares, he was shot fighter after Lomachenko. Really?
Lomachenko. Loma was little old Loma, 36-year-old Loma. Not the 31-year-old that Teo fought. We talking about the 36-year-old Loma who was in war and shit. And still schooled him and beat his ass.
Here we go.
They just robbed him.
Here we go with the cap. So you man, stop it. So you telling me Teo get? Hold on now. All right.
Teo fought the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world at the time.
Who?
Loma.
No damn number one pound-for-pound fighter.
He was the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Here we go with the lies. Come on now, HLD. You my brother.
He was number one.
I love you. You my brother, and I love you.
He was number one.
But you're not gonna get away with the nonsense that you.
Well, he was number one.
Teo fought that man. Devin fought that man 3 years after Teo, bro.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He fought
him in 2020, and I think Devin fought him 2023.
Yeah, something like that. You might be right.
I know I'm right.
So Teo fought him at 32. Yeah, 32 then. 32 going on 33.
Here we go.
32 going on 33.
He went old.
You're correcting me with the age. I said 31. That means he was 32 going on 33.
So he was still that was prime to. All right.
Hey, you're in your prime between the age of 27 to 32.
And don't forget, the only reason Devin didn't fight that man earlier because Lomachenko was ducking with the franchise.
Bro, how can he duck, bro?
He was ducking with the franchise. He was ducking with the franchise.
How can you duck when you're fighting the IBF champion?
We already had this conversation.
How are you gonna duck somebody when you're fighting the IBF champion? Who did Devin Haney beat to be anything? I want to know that.
The only Devin Haney was.
Hold
on, man. You asked me a question. question.
No, you got crazy. No, because you're about to spin all these old nets. Devin Haney was never a mandatory. Devin Haney never fought a final eliminator. Devin Haney was handed a belt on a podium with his grandmother clapping for him. Oh, good boy. Yeah, he got a title. That's how he got his belt. That's how he won his belt.
And the reason he was handed that belt is because Lomachenko didn't want to fight him.
That's not true. That's not true.
Why Lomachenko didn't fight him?
Because Loma was going for undisputed versus Tio. Loma was going for undisputed because Tio knocked down Comey, who had the IBF belt.
What are you talking about? Your timeline is totally off. Your timeline is off.
Was Tio not the IBF champion?
Tio fought Lomachenko before Lomachenko fought Comey.
No, man. Tio fought Comey, knocked his ass out to become the IBF champion. That's when Loma wanted to be.
Tio was in that same tournament all them other guys was in. And what happened was,
I know the story better than you, but no, you want to say some crazy stuff.
It was supposed to be Devin versus Luke Campbell for the WBC. Bob Arum and go listen. Bob Arum told Tio same way when Lomachenko, Bob Arum put Lomachenko in position to fight Luke Campbell at that time.
No. Right, I got the video and it's from the horse's mouth. It's from Bill Haney. It's from Bill Haney talking to Mauricio Suleiman. And he himself already knew that in that tournament, he was going to be elevated as champion, which is why he stayed. And they knew that Loma was going to be franchised. They already knew that.
Let me say this, HLD. If y'all really want to hear the true story about what happened through all that, Mikey Garcia talked about, because that's what it's all about, his belt. So Mikey Garcia was the one talking about same thing HLD just said. So listen to what Mikey Garcia said.
Now, when Tio found out by the WBC tournament and Haney's knew, because they're the ones who stayed in there because they knew they were going to get elevated. When Tio found out that Loma was going to be franchised and he could not become his mandatory, Tio said, fuck this. I'll go the IBF route, get that belt, and then I'm going to unify to become undisputed versus Loma, because that's what I want. I don't want no free belt on the damn podium with my mommy clapping for me. See, Tio got it the right way. And so that's how that fight became.
And then tried to cherry pick George Kambosos and got
he was the mandatory.
He got beat up. How you so great and you lose to George Kambosos? Everybody was George Kambosos.
He was the IBA, and all right, so he had his hiccup moment. But how did your boy lose to a C-level crackhead like everybody
was
on drunk? All that shit. No, man, he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped.
He's a proven
nobody
drug
believes
cheat.
that. Nobody respectable in the sport of boxing believes any of that.
You asking me a question. I'm asking you the same thing.
I'm just letting you know.
Ryan Garcia better than George Kambosos.
In the words of the great Bernie the retard, Devin Haney's trash.
You out of order, man.
Trash.
You out of order. And my brother Lou is out of order right now for putting this on the damn screen.
Oh, look how cute he looks. Your man is basura. Always been basura.
And your man
lost to.
Hey, wait, hold on. Your man, hold on. No. My man. He not my man.
Hey. Your man lost in Mexico and had to pay to scrub it off. That's how bad he is.
The whole show went left, Teach. I'm with you. You say, how is this about Bud and Canelo? I let him talk for a minute though, Teach. I let him go.
Me and HLD get out of order.
Hey, because Canelo told Crawford on TV interview, you got to fight Teofimo first before you fight me. That's why.
Huh?
That's why we're talking about Tio.
Hold on, he told Bud he got to fight Tio.
Yeah, he did. You didn't see that?
When he said that?
Oh, I got. When you have your thing, I'll drop the link for you so you can.
Yeah, put it in the background.
He said you got. Hey, if Crawford wants to fight me, he got to fight Theo first. This man's you gotta go through.
Do you have evidence of this?
Clearly, Canelo was lying because Bud ain't never been in position to fight Tio.
He just told him you because he was telling what he was telling him then is what he told him in front of Shaquille and Tom Brady. Who the hell have you fought, man? You ain't fought nobody, man. You haven't fought nobody, bro.
You out of order, man. This shit done got out of order. We got the nigga who done got.
Canelo's been saying this.
Hold on, Lou. All right, we gonna bring the third party in here. Lou, who's the better fighter, Ryan Garcia or George Kambosos? Who the better fighter?
Ryan Garcia.
So even if you want to,
who's got the better resume? Who's got the better resume? Who fought more better fighters?
Man, the nigga lose to everybody except for Teofimo Lopez. He lost to everybody but Tio.
He fought Tio. He fought Haney. He fought Loma.
He lost to everybody but Tio. He lost to everybody but Tio. He beat Tio.
If Ryan Garcia fought
split decision, barely beat him, bro.
He beat the man.
Barely beat him.
You can call it whatever you want to. Did he win or did he not?
Barely.
Devin, he did. Ryan, you know,
he beat him so bad.
Ryan knocked Devin down three, 4 times, and it still was a split decision. It still was a split decision.
Tio beat him so bad in that fight. That man's lost ever since. Ever since. That man's never been the same.
Did you say he beat him so bad, but Tio lost?
Hey, it was. I tell you what, Tio did more in 12 rounds than Devin Haney did in 24. He didn't even give him a bloody nose. He didn't even give him a bloody nose.
Devin won 24 rounds against this man.
He didn't even give him a bloody nose.
Teofimo Lopez lost to this man.
Yo, your man didn't even give him a bloody nose.
Man, you out of order, man. This thing got crazy. This thing got crazy now.
Yeah. It's time to get up out of here,
my
man.
brother. I still love you.
You see, there's more passion about this than there is about no Bud and Canelo. There's more passion about this than there is about Bud and Canelo. That's the point of what Lou started to show up. Where's the buzz? Where's it? There is none like that because this is not a fight that's been brewed up. It hasn't. It hasn't. Those are my last words.
Oh man. That's funny, man.
You knocked out Comey, the champion. What are you talking about?
What do you see? Now you want to bring up Comey? What, Comey wasn't old at that time either?
No, Comey was 31. 32. 32. I'm looking it up. 32. Tio has never fought anyone above that age. Ever. Ever.
And when he fought George Kambosos, he got his ass whooped. That's what we talking about.
You know, he got a split decision.
He got his ass
whooped. And he dropped him.
He should have never lost to damn Kambosos.
Shit happens. It's a split decision.
Man, you out of order, man.
A split decision. I'm not. It is what it is. At Teal's worst night, it just proves you got to be on your A game. That's all. You can't be with any health issues and shit.
At his worst night.
At his worst night.
No, his worst night was against Ocampo, which he should have lost that fight as well. That's when he was looking Ocampo. When he was sitting there talking about
Ocampo. Are you talking about Sandor Martin?
No, I'm talking about Ocampo when he talking about do I still have it?
No, that was against Sandor Martin.
Well, that wasn't Sandor Martin, was it?
Yeah, that was Sandor Martin.
Yeah, okay. I thought, all right. I thought,
and those words are taken out of context because, like I know, Tio loves to entertain and he hates fights that he cannot show off.
Like HLD said, man, you know the passion is in other fights, but people is going to watch this fight, especially the hardcore, just to see what happens. You know, everybody intrigued about this fight. We only got 4 more days to see, you know, what happens with this man. So, you know. We're just gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah, all these guys, they love me. Y'all on this panel. Y'all ain't on this panel.
I always tell you, I don't know what you done did to these folks, man. I don't know what you done did.
Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, both channels, man. You know, we do this every Tuesday. Nigga, let me talk, man. So next Tuesday we will have a winner to talk about. That's for damn sure.
But hey, I can't wait to talk about the fight though. I'm so Lou. I still don't understand the lack of excitement for it, man.
Because this is the other level of it. The for the most part, everybody who thinks Canelo's gonna win are so tranquil about it that they're not fazed by anything about Bud or anything that his fans are saying. Because
and I told you that's what I think it is.
We don't believe it, bro. I don't believe Crawford can do shit. He just can't, and we're so cool about it, right? And I just like you said earlier today, Lou, I know Canelo's gonna knock him out, and we're so tranquil about it that there's no element of surprise. There's no really nothing that tells you any different if you're on Canelo's side. Maybe for you Bud fans, because you're hardcore fans.
He's doing his best to sell it. I just watched the interview just now. Bud say he's gonna go upside Canelo head. So
hey, real quick, if for some type of way, I don't know how it happened, but if Bud dropped Canelo, right? Canelo, one of the things, like I said, he got one of the greatest chins that we've seen in the sport of boxing, in my opinion. But if Bud end up dropping him, what you think about that, HLD? What would you say if that happens?
But what is the end result of the fight? It depends on that.
Canelo wins. I'm gonna say Canelo wins. Bud drops him.
He would be given a little extra more of a okay, man. You did your best. You did your best. And for that, you give him that credit. As you know, if there's two warriors at it, you give him his credit. But if he, but if he, his head gets bounced off the canvas, bro, this is gonna look really, really like, man, it's just, bro, you cashed out. That's what you did.
Man, I'm just telling you, I think y'all sleeping on Bud a tad bit, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Hey, prove us wrong on that night. Like I was saying earlier.
I can't get out there and fight for no damn body.
Right, that night prove us wrong. You know what I mean? Because I did say this earlier. The fights that have the big buzz always have letdowns, and then the fights that are kind of quiet, kind of like this one, ends up being great fights. So will we see one of those?
I think there's gonna be like the one thing I can say, I don't think there's gonna be no boring fight. I think it's going to be an action-packed fight from both sides. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's going to be a Medrick Taylor Chavez type of shit?
I don't want to go that far with it. Can
Bud last 12 rounds can do that?
But at the same time, I think it'll be let me see. What if I had to compare fights? Man, it's hard to compare. I don't know. I don't really got no comparison for this one.
All I know is that if it goes, it's gonna be one of those fights that goes to. Oh, who did Bud go 12 rounds with? Did he go 12 rounds with the Postal, right?
I thought did he stop Postal?
No, he
didn't stop Postal. Antoine was the first person to stop Postal.
I'm gonna rewatch that little bit of that fight and see how it looks. But that might be the type of fight, somewhere like that. I think that makes sense. I see Mark Kriegel is over there on the zone now. He left ESPN or Top Ring. One of them.
He had no choice, man.
Yeah, bro. They put him on the desk. Okay.
He had no choice. So.
Hey, good for him, bro.
That dude was born as hell, man. But give me y'all last takes, man. Time to get up out of here.
Yo, man. Theo was undisputed. I thought that's what it was.
Oh my bad, I'm out of order.
No damn Theo.
Yeah, no, man. Look, hey, we got 4 more days for the disconnect utility notice to take effect for Terrence Bud Crawford on Saturday. So if he ain't able to pay the utility, they're gonna turn off his lights on Saturday, bro. Saturday night, midnight, out.
Hey, man, shout out to my brother Lou, man. Shout out to my brother HLD. Much love to both of y'all, brothers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, another great show. And every Tuesday, y'all pull up, man. We'll be doing this every Tuesday. Nigga, let me talk. Y'all see, we don't let each other talk at all. We going to argue with each other. Hey, it is what it is. But, man, I appreciate y'all, brothers.
Me too, man. Oh, man. Well, see y'all this weekend, man. Never know. Might go live after the fight, after the knockout. But y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe to both channels, man. Appreciate everybody for coming in. It's time to get up out of here, man. East Coast dudes got to go to bed, man. Got to go to bed.
Hey, man, salute to y'all, man.
Much love and peace.
All right, brother. Talk to you guys later, man.
All right, fam.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.